More champagne, anyone?
Oh, no,
Yeah,
no.
what?
I'm on water.
All right. Okay. Why did Stan have to leave so early?
Burglary on 5th. We're a little short-staffed tonight.
Oh, it's a shame. Hors d'oeuvres?
No, they were delicious, though.
Come on, someone take the last one. Come on.
What? But it's yours.
You can have it, I just...
No. I've had elegant sufficiency.
You might as well have it. You ate everything else in the bloody plate.
Thank you very much. Seems to be eating a lot these days. With the baby.
Mm.
Well, what are we going to talk about?
Nuts? Anyone?
Oh, my watch, I don't. I wonder what's be keeping Cheryl. More hors d'oeuvres?
No.
If we don't eat dinner soon, it'll spoil.
Oh, I suppose we could start without her.
No. Wait.
Look, I'm sure that Cheryl wouldn't want us all to sit around here and starve to death, especially when there's a delightful meal no more than a forkful away. Now, I think she's probably on her way as we speak.
What makes you so sure?
Because she's a thoughtful person, and if this client had kept her in New York, she would have called. So there.
Cheryl? It's okay. Come on. It's all right. I'm right here. Here you go. Come on. It's all right. Take a breath. Hey. Cheryl?
Julian. No, this isn't real.
Yes, it is.
No,
Yes, it is.
you're dead.
No, I'm not.
No,
I'm not.
Oh, I shouldn't have come.
It's okay. It's all right. Don't be afraid, honey. I'm not going to hurt you. I swear to God. All right? Look at me. I'm here. All right?
No.
It's Julian, okay? I am, sweetheart. I'm going to explain it to you. I'm not. I can explain it to you, all right? Let's go, okay? Come on. It's creepier in here. Come on. You won't have to come back here anymore.
This is a great meal, and my compliments to the chef.
Thank you, darling. You have to make that plural, though. It took both of us to toss up that bread salad, didn't it?
As Daddy says, no teamwork.
Oh, good.
I believe I've just heard my middle name.
You should be very proud of your daughter.
No.
I was considering asking her for the recipe.
She did a great job on it.
You're playing with your food. You're not eating it.
I'm not really hungry.
I thought you were starving.
Yeah, I thought I was, too.
What's the matter with you? What is it, the baby?
No, I'm fine. Don't fuss. I mean, this is supposed to be a party.
How you gonna fool me? You look as if you're about to burst into tears.
It's just... I don't like myself very much right now.
You gals really did it.
Come on. Makes you feel any better, I like you. No matter how you are.
No, but you're still worried, and so is Robert. Worried about the plans for this meeting. I should have ignored Olivia's stupidity. And then that way, she wouldn't have caught on to us, and you could have got all the information that you needed.
It's not necessarily true.
Yes, it is necessarily true.
Well, I'm
If you and Robert hadn't been so concerned about me, then you wouldn't have confronted her, and you'd still be in her good books. I don't know whether any of this is going to work out.
It's gonna work out. It's gonna be over soon.
You really? Huh? Sure.
Come with me, and
The thing is, she might squeeze you out of the mob. That way you'll never find out about the plans for this meeting. We might never be free of these people.
It won't happen. Look, I'm calling you out right now, okay? It's time I put pressure on Olivia. I'll do it right now.
You'll all excuse me.
Hey. Now, you don't worry about it. She's not about to ace him out, all right?
You know, if I were her, I would.
Yeah, but the point is that she needs him. She might not like him personally, but she needs him professionally.
You know what I loathe you most?
Hmm?
When you're so sure of yourself.
Hello? Olivia? Yeah, it's you. I'm glad I caught you. So tell me, what's happening?
Look, I'm here to cheer you up. Look, she needs him. Because without him, the bosses are never going to accept her into the family. Never thought I'd say this, but it's one thing he knows. It's how to handle Olivia.
Oh, no, I didn't call to chit-chat, Olivia, actually. I wanted to know what's happening with the summit.
Every day a little more.
That's not exactly telling me what I need to know.
Well, you know as well as I do that organizing this many people isn't easy.
No, I realize that, but what do we have to do to get things moving? Do I have to come to New York? Because if that's what it takes, I'll do it.
Well, I appreciate the offer. If I need to take you up on it, I will. Thank you very much for calling, Duke, and I'll keep you posted. What is it?
Your dad's pal, Maxie.
Now what?
I just heard him giving chapter and verse to Rodolfo about the summit.
Just what I need. Rodolfo's the last person who should know. He'll go straight to Duke. If Maxie hasn't blabbed to Duke already. Why are you still standing here?
What do you want me to do?
Do I have to tell you? Silence Rodolfo.
Hey, it's already under control. I got one of my guys tailing him right now.
One of your guys? Why aren't you doing it yourself? Or have you forgotten how since I promoted you?
Hey, watch how you talk to me. You want to play lady? I want to play gentleman. People don't go around giving gentlemen orders like that. Besides, you're going to need me more than ever. If and when you take over the family.
No ifs, I am taking over.
Don't be so sure of yourself. Maxie's Victor's boy. And he wouldn't have said a word to Rodolfo if he didn't have Victor's approval.
What are you telling me?
Only what it sounds like to me. My gut tells me it's a smart idea on Victor's part. You better be careful. And if my guess is right, your father's already planning a counterattack.
My father doesn't frighten me anymore. He's not like he used to be.
I wouldn't be so sure of that either.
Look at it this way. What would the Victor of old, the leader you and the others knew and feared, have done when he heard of my alleged involvement with Julian's death?
Daughter or no, he'd have had you blown away.
Exactly. At the mere hint of such a thing, the very suggestion that I could have had anything to do with the death of his son, he wouldn't have asked any questions. He would have given orders. I would have disappeared off the face of the earth and he wouldn't even have cared.
That's the way he did things.
Did. Which proves my point. In spite of all the poison that Dimitri has fed him about me, he's done absolutely nothing about it. The long, uncontested, almighty, all-powerful reign of Victor Jerome is coming to an end. He's a weak and wasted man.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
What are you doing?
Yesterday it was 10 steps without the walker. Today it was 20. Tomorrow...
But why are you driving yourself like this when you should be in bed resting?
What, like an invalid? That's the picture Olivia wants to paint of me. I won't give her the satisfaction. Hey, you know she wants to destroy me.
Olivia is all I hear. You know what? I wish that I had never opened my mouth to you about her.
I thank God every day that you did.
It made you ill. It put you in here.
All the better, as it turned out. She thinks I'm going to fade away and die. Thanks to you, that's not going to happen.
But look what I put you through.
Sweetheart, don't ever blame yourself for anything that happens to me. Hey, I would have found out about Olivia's betrayal one way or another.
But can't you let it go now? If she finds out that you went against her wishes and advised Duke to attend that summit, there's going to be a bloodbath.
You chided me when I called myself a foolish old man, huh? Now it's my turn to chide you. I'm not so foolish that in my present condition I'd buck my daughter alone. I'll have help from the one person who can put everything and everyone in its place.
Come on in. I'm sorry to drag you all over town like this, but we needed someplace out of the way, and I figured this is as good as any, huh? Hello? Honey, I know I gave you a bad shock. I'm sorry. Thought maybe it might have worn off by now.
I see you. But I don't believe it.
I never did get that tattoo. How can I prove it to you?
I grieved for you. I missed you. When you died, I felt like my life was over.
And so I come back and find you kneeling at my grave, asking a dead man for protection. Why? What's going on? Who's trying to hurt you? While we're on the subject, who's Robert?
How can you ask me questions? I'm the one who has questions, and I deserve answers.
Yeah.
You pretended to be dead. Where were you? Why? Why are you back here?
It's a long story, okay? I'm gonna give it to you from the beginning. Can we just calm down? I'll explain it, okay?
Everything you've told me is incredible. So you say that your father did this to protect you?
Yes. He devised the plan. I played dead. Doctor went along with it. Pop had me flown out to the West Coast.
And that's where you've been all this time?
Yeah. You know, I had to recuperate. I was out of it for a long time. And then I had to sit tight and wait. It wasn't until last week that Pop called me and told me to come back here. I was just coming into the airport when I saw you. I couldn't resist. I had to follow you. I had no idea you were leading me to my own grave.
Don't make light of this.
Sorry, honey. I'm trying to make it easier for you.
I don't know why I went out there.
I do. I heard you. You're in trouble and you're scared. Now, what is it? Well, who?
This is just all going too fast for me. You really want me to believe that all this time your father has known that you're alive?
Yes. Why does that surprise you? Tell me. Cheryl. Baby, I know that look. I saw it a million times before. Now, you got something on your mind. What is it?
Ask your father.
Yeah, Duke's Club. Can I help you?
Is Duke there?
Hello? I can't hear you. You
Duke,
have
it's
to
urgent.
speak up.
Give me Duke. It's urgent.
Listen, you have to talk louder. I can't hear what you're saying.
Look, I got important information for him. It's about a meeting.
Listen. I don't know who you are, but I'm Angel. I run the club here, okay? If Duke has to know anything,
Look,
it's,
just
you
tell
gotta-
him Rudolfo called, all right? Look, tell him I just found out when and where a summit's going to take place. Just tell him that.
Listen, that's the information he's been waiting for. Where is it at?
Look, I can't talk anymore. I'm being followed. Tell Duke I'll get back to him as soon as I can.
So you have a surprise to show me, huh?
Uh-huh. It's something I made in art class, only it's not finished yet, and I want to show it to you.
Well, you're going to show it to me. That will be a surprise.
You know, that little girl is fast becoming a young lady.
Yeah,
But you're worried about another young lady, right?
right again.
Well, maybe Cheryl's client is a little more difficult than she anticipated, huh?
Look, I realize this person was a right pain in the... However, I thought that at this stage she could have at least called to tell us that she's all right.
Well, why don't you call her place? Maybe she's back in Port Charles and just stopped at her place to change clothes.
Way to go, Watson. Hey.
Prove me right, eh, Holmes?
Not just a pretty face, eh?
No. There we go.
Not even a pretty face, some would say.
That's true?
Ask my father. All right. Look, I didn't bring you back here to give you the third degree. I just wanted to talk to you. I thought maybe you might want to unload whatever it is you're carrying around.
I'm fine. I'm just shocked to see you.
Honey, come on. It's more than that. I can see it all over your face. All I want to do is... All I ever wanted was to protect you. Do you know that? Do you know that's the only reason that I ever let you go out of my life? Remember?
How can I forget?
I couldn't stand the thought of you being in danger because of me or my family or anything connected with it. I tried so hard to explain that to you. You never understood that, did you?
I do now.
God, I loved you. You know that.
Julian, it was a long time ago. I have a new life now.
Robert.
Yes.
Yeah. I figured as much when I heard you say his name. You said you couldn't tell him what was bothering you because you didn't want to involve innocent people. You reminded me of me.
I don't know what I said.
I'm not trying to embarrass you.
What else did you hear?
You said you had nobody else to turn to.
That's not true.
No, it isn't. Honey, you got me. I'm in a position to protect you now. Do you understand that?
I don't know if I understand any of this.
I'm not in jeopardy anymore. I'm safe. Pop never would have brought me out of hiding if I weren't. I can help you. Will you just let me? Sweetheart, I know what I put you through. I can imagine it. But you gotta know that I wouldn't have followed you tonight if I didn't still care about you. Will you just give me a chance to make it up to you?
I don't want anything from you.
But that isn't what you said at my grave. Sweetheart, you remember that thing we used to always say? You're the last person I expected to see at that airport. And you certainly didn't expect to see me at my grave. Remember? No such thing as coincidence. Now, maybe we met again this time because you need the protection that I can offer you.
I don't know what to think.
All right. Okay. Look, I said enough now. I'm pressuring you, and I don't want to do that. You're exhausted. You've had a shock, and you need time. And you gotta be starving. I know I am. Huh? Well, I don't know what room service, if they even have room service here. I'll call the bellman.
I'm not hungry.
No? Well, something. How about a drink? Hey, you want some of that, brandy you used to always like? Huh? They wouldn't have it here, but I'll go out and get you some.
Oh, that would be good.
All right, finally. Glad I can do something to make you feel better. My baby. I've done a lot of hoping, you know, but I never figured that us seeing each other again would make you feel so much. Stay right there. Be right back.
Robert.
Did Rodolfo say anything else?
Only that someone was following him.
Who? Did he have any idea?
Well, he hung up before I could ask him, but he said he'd get to you real soon.
Okay, in that case, I better come over there and wait for his call. Thanks, Angel.
What's up?
Well, Rodolfo called Angel. He made some information on the summit.
Good news?
He didn't have time to tell him.
Oh, terrific.
Listen, I'm going to head over there, but I'll get back to you as soon as I find out. Do me a favor, keep an eye on Anne and get her home. She needs some rest.
You got it.
Where are you going?
I've got to go over to the club. I missed some information on the summit. Rodolfo called Angel.
Well, what happened?
Well, Robert will explain. Robert, I don't have time.
Don't worry. It's all in hand. Your hubby's wish is my command. I'll look after you.
Don't worry, if I'm late, Robert.
It's okay, go.
I've got to go. Bye.
go now, please?
Your husband was very explicit that I put you to bed.
I'm not tired.
Listen, this isn't a sort of a multiple choice arrangement, all right? It's a command.
You can't tell me what to do, Ronald.
Come on. In you go. Come on.
No.
Get in the bed.
No.
You're worse than your daughter.
Look, don't give me a hard time.
Get in the bloody bed! Come on, humor me.
You don't have to shout.
Hey, listen. What do I have to do to convince you that I'm genuinely concerned about you?
Well, I appreciate it. Now go.
I'd rather stay.
Well, I'm tired.
You said you were wide awake.
I know, you make me tired.
What about a bedtime story? The one about the 3 Queen Marys? Hey?
Look, it would...
Hey?
Hi. Did your doctor call?
No.
Well, he had some information, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. He'll call.
Well, maybe he got sidetracked or something.
Yeah, he'll call eventually.
Hey? But don't look at me like that. You're the one that wanted me to get her into bed. Well, sort of.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, I guess it's time I go. You're here now. I'll be...
Thanks for...
You didn't turn down my side of the bed.
Oh, yeah. I normally charge extra for that. Well,
Thanks for everything.
it's okay.
Oh, tell Cheryl we're sorry.
Oh, I will. And, yeah.
Hey. Sorry it took so long. The place is not exactly the Ritz, you know? All right? There.
No, thanks.
Oh, come on. You're still upset. It'll do you good.
I'm sorry. I don't drink.
Oh. Gee. I never touch it myself. You could have told me. It would have saved me the trip.
Look, Julian, I know we have a lot to talk about. But I really have to get back to Port Charles.
Well, I hope you weren't expecting to fly. That last shuttle took off half an hour ago.
Oh, no,
Looks like you'll have to spend the night. Hey, don't look at me like that. Come on. I didn't bring you here for that. You can have the hotel room. I'll go out and get another one.
Julian, you better not go out there. Someone might recognize you.
Now look who's protecting me. Thank you. You know, I've been so free to roam around as I please when I was out west. I'm kind of unused to this cloak and dagger stuff. Well, kind of like to wash up. You want to go first?
No, you go ahead.
Listen, you take the bed. I'll take one of these. Okay?
I don't think you'll get very much sleep on that.
I'll be all right. Listen, I know that you want to get home and all that stuff, but one last time, there is something you haven't told me, right?
I told you to ask your father.
Okay. I will. Gotta ask you a favor, though. I don't want to sound weird or anything, but until I talk to him, it's best if you don't tell anyone you've seen me. He gave me strict orders not to let anyone know. I doubt if even Olivia knows.
So do I.
I can't wait to see her. Anyway, until I get the all clear from Papa, will you do that for me?
It's late. I'm very tired.
I'll get the lights.
Known I wouldn't be here when she called.
Well, at any rate, she said not to worry.
And?
Well, that's it. She was detained.
Okay, I'll call her.
Oh, you don't have to call her.
Well, I'd like to. Is that okay?
Well, yeah, but you can't.
Of course I can. You pick up the phone, you push the button.
Well, no, I didn't get a number.
You didn't?
No, I'm sorry. I just didn't get a number from her. You have to blame me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I guess I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll sort this out with her when I finally see her.
Good. I guess so. You ready for bed?
Honey, in a minute, huh?
Well, if that's the way it is, that's the way it is. Okay, good night. Nice to see you. Thanks for
Delightful
coming.
party, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do it again.
Night, sweetheart.
Right.
Did Duke hear any more from his contact?
No. Apparently Rodolfo was being tailed at the time of the first call.
Oh, that's not good.
I didn't want to mention this in front of Anna, but I think he's pretty concerned about it.
You should be.
If Olivia finds out Rodolfo's gotten to Duke, I don't know what she's going to do to keep him out of that meeting.
Now what's wrong?
My man lost Rodolfo.
How?
How would I know? He lost him, that's all.
I told you should have handled this yourself. Do you know what will happen if Duke finds out about that meeting?
Simmer down.
You don't understand, do you, Dino? Duke is the enemy now. He wants us dead or behind bars. He cannot be at that meeting.
Not long ago, if I'd have said that, you'd have had my head. And unless I imagined it, Duke was everything you wanted in a man.
I won't deny that. My father was right. I was a fool. I was blind. I thought I was in love. I wanted his strength, his confidence, his certainty. And more than my life, I wanted his baby. I wanted his arms around me. I wanted his love. And I know I won't have that now. And because of what he wants to do to us, I want to make sure no one else does either. And I will settle for the next best thing. Do you know what that is? It's more than a man. It's better than a man. It's power, money, and control. And I won't allow any incompetence to stand in my way. Do you understand that?
My man's still looking for him. And I'll go out, too.
Good. Once Rodolfo's out of the way, Duke won't be a problem.
I hear you, Olivia. But what if Duke doesn't show up for the summit? You still got to answer to your father.
Not necessarily.
How do you intend to avoid it?
Have you ever heard of a contingency plan? I have one. No matter what Duke finds out before the summit, it won't make any difference before the meeting. He'll be dead.